this guy right here, the P938 SAS. Now, if you're no stranger to Sig Sauer products, you probably remember back in the day, we did a 938 SAS before. Well, this one's a little different, and I'll talk about it right now. What you'll notice when you first pick up the gun is that it has black Hogue rubber grips on it. It comes standard with one extended 7-round magazine, and of course, like all 938s, it is single action only. That means it will only fire with the hammer back. You'll hear people carry cocked and locked as a term, and that simply means the hammer is cocked to the rear and the manual safety, in this case an ambi manual safety, is locked in the up position. So obviously to fire the gun, the safety has to come off, as you can see, and then of course you can shoot it. It also comes obviously in 9mm caliber. This is the 938 SAS, so 938s are typically 9mm. The same 938 great trigger pull you expect is on this pistol, but we changed something. As you probably noticed, there is no front sight on this pistol, and that is because we are able to use the 365 SAS technology of the FT bullseye sight, and we actually lowered it into this slide as well. Now, the original concern was that the hammer and the firing pin retainer would cover up the green dot, and as you can see, that is not the case here. With the hammer cocked to the rear and gun ready to shoot, it is a very clear and easy to see ring and circle on the FT bullseye sight. Now, what this shares with the 365 is its usability, what it's intended to be used for. This optic is extremely effective at close quarter engagements. 10 yards and in is typically where I like to draw the line when I'm using this pistol. Now, granted, you can hit other further targets away with it, but it's not what it's designed for, and that doesn't change in the 938 SAS with this sight, just like the 365. It is the latest from the Sig Custom Works. This is the P320 XCOMPACT Spectre. Now, this is one of two guns that we're launching. We're also going to launch a 365 XL version of this gun, and if you head on over to the 365 part of our website, you'll be able to see the product video for that gun as well. But let's talk about what makes the Spectre series of guns different. And it all starts here at the grip module. Now, this is a laser engraved grip module that we do completely in-house. We do all four sides. Don't let the looks fool you. It looks great, but it's also extremely functional. You get a lot of good bite on this grip module, and I think you're going to love it even more so than the original. And of course, what would a custom gun be without a custom slide? And boy, is this one of those. This is the first Spectre slide we did, and if you had any doubt it was an X-Series gun, take a look at the top and you'll see that it definitely is. It has lightning cuts on the top. It actually has serrations that go smaller as you get further forward on the pistol, and of course it's a Sig Custom Works product, so it has Custom Works engraving on the side. All of that inside of an X-Series package, so if it's an X-Series, you know it's going to come with X-Ray 3 day-night sights. It is optic ready. You can take this plate cover off and put a Romeo 1 Pro, a Romeo 2, a Delta Point Pro, even the RMR directly onto the slide with this package. And a Custom Works exclusive is it has a skeletonized trigger in this pistol. So there's one other big change with this gun besides the slide cuts and the grip module and that kind of thing, but this one's actually set up like a traditional 320 compact. The XCOMPACT came with a 3.6-inch slide. This gun actually comes with a 3.9-inch slide. So that's a little teaser. You may see this slide again in a different configuration. Another thing that makes these slides unique are the finish. We actually take these slides out, send them to the vendor, they get them back, and we put them in the tumbler for a very unique distressed look, and every slide is different. So your 320X Compact Spectre is going to be special. Now, we're actually launching the 320 version of this gun, so you can head over to the 320 link on our website and see that gun. But this is the Custom Works 365 XL Spectre, and the Spectre family is our newest high-end line of pistols, and this is the first model next to its 320 big brother that we're launching, and it is quite something. So let's start with the grip module. This is our LXG, or Laser X Grip version of the 365 X Series grip module, and just like its 320 cousin, they are spaced perfectly, they look great, and they're extremely functional. You'll actually get some good grab on the gun here, so not only does it look really good, it actually feels really good when you shoot it. And of course, we didn't stop there. We moved up to the slide and gave the slide a very unique look, and if there's any doubt that this gun's an X Series, just like its big brother, The proof is in the pudding right there. This slide has lightning cuts on it. It looks really, really neat. We had several designs to pick from, and this was the one we landed on. So the finish on this slide is very unique. We call it the distressed finish. When we get it back from our vendors, we actually throw it in a tumbler and pull it out, so every slide looks a little distressed and is completely unique. No one slide is like the other. And of course, it's an X series gun, so it has your X-Ray 3 day-night sights. It has your rear sight plate assembly, so this can be used to mount a Romeo 0 or an RMSC if you like. And it has a flat X series trigger. So I'm getting out of here to go to the range and take this new Sig Custom Works product for a ride. If you want to find out more about this gun or any of our Sig Custom Works products, go to our website at sigsauer.com. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of our latest videos.
And this is the Legion 229 RX. What makes this 229 Legion special is the addition of the RX. That's this Romeo 1 sight milled right into the top of my slide. Romeo 1, an awesome little optic. 3-minute of angle dot, magnesium construction, nice and lightweight, and it comes with our MOTAC technology. It's our motion activated technology. This sight sits dormant for about 2 minutes. It shuts itself right off to maintain that battery life. As soon as it senses any vibration or motion, it turns itself back on to your latest brightness setting. So it's always ready to go for your preferred setting. So another great thing you're going to notice right on the top of the slide are these raised X series sights. Great thing about that is I present out on target, I can co-witness with my red dot, or I can just use these iron sights by themselves. So the next feature on this 229 Legion RX I want to highlight is the trigger. It comes with a gray gun trigger with an SRT, that's short reset trigger. What does that mean? Well, let me show you. So as I come around here, double action pistol, as I pull that to the rear, I get that fire. When it resets, it's almost instantaneous. Very little travel at all to get reset for my next shot. Why is that important? Because there's only really two things I need to be in place in order to take that second shot. I need my sights on target and my trigger to be reset. All right, moving on from the trigger, let's talk about the feel of this gun. As soon as you grip this gun, you're going to notice something's different. And probably what you're going to notice is that we've milled out a little bit higher underneath this for more of that X5 trigger grip. So by being milled out up there, my hand can actually fit a little bit higher. I can get the back of my hand underneath this beaver tail, gives me a much better natural point of aim. Another thing is some extra checkering that we have on the front here and underneath there. What that's going to do is really give us more purchase on this for a predictable, repeatable grip for those multiple shot scenarios. We've got our custom G10 grips with that great Legion medallion right in the middle there, and it just feels good to hold. Right around here on this other side, we've got our suite of controls, our mag release, our slide release, and our decocking lever. All of those are nice and subdued. When you get your hand on there, they're not intrusive, very ergonomic to the feel. 229 Legion RX available in 3 calibers, 9mm, 357 SIG, and 40. The 229 Legion RX is going to come with 3 magazines, and of course it always comes with this right here. That's that Legion medallion right in the center of those G10 custom grips. What that does is gives you access to exclusive products from our website.
This gun right here, the 320 X5 Legion. People loved it because they had never seen anything like it before. It was a polymer gun that weighed as much as a steel gun. Now, this gun was purpose-built for the competitive shooter. Obviously, we've sold a lot of other guns outside the world of competition shooting, but that's what this gun was built for. But we have a better option for those who are looking for a more tactical model, and that's this, the 320 XCARRY Legion. So the real question is, what makes this gun different than the big brother X5 Legion? Well, a few things. We still used a lot of the parts on a Legion that you love in the 320 family, and that is the TXG grip module. That has not changed, except, of course, it's gotten a bit shorter to accommodate the 3.9-inch slide that comes on the carry model. A couple other things we changed is, obviously, you can see the end here, we put on a threaded barrel. Now, this gun comes with a 1/2x28 threaded barrel. We used to use 13.5. We had a lot of customer requests for the 1/2x28 standard thread, and that's what we're using on this model, 1/2x28. Now, what's really interesting about this pistol, besides the TXG grip module and the attached mag well and the fact that it's a Legion, so you get 3 17-round magazines with the Legion logo on the bottom and an aluminum base pad made by Henning Group. That's all the same because it's a Legion. However, this is one of the first pistols we've ever produced that comes with adjustable night sights. That's right, fully adjustable X-Ray 3 day-night sights. A suppressor height sight on the front and a fully adjustable X-Ray 3 rear sight plate assembly. Very similar to the X5 Legion, but this actually has night sight vials inserted into it. Now you might ask yourself, why would I need an adjustable night sight? Well, there are some suppressors out there that can change your point of impact, and they are not adjustable suppressors. So if you put a suppressor on and all of a sudden your point of impact is hitting high left, you don't have to make any adjustments or hold off. You simply take a small screwdriver and make fully adjustments, windage and elevation as you need on this sight setup. So you have adjustable night sights. It's a great feature, and that's one of the things that makes this gun very unique. And of course, it's a 320 Legion product, so it has the skeletonized trigger for a very, very good, very light trigger pull. Breaks at 90 degrees, around 4 pounds. It feels great. And this isn't a lightweight pistol. This still is going to shoot great at the range. It's right around 40 ounces, so not too heavy to carry, but not so light that it's going to beat you up on the range. Super pleasurable gun to shoot. You can suppress it. You can put an optic on it. It has an optic-ready slide. You can put a Romeo 1 Pro. And with this suppressor height sight, it's actually going to co-witness with the rear notch in the sight. So we think you're going to love this gun. It's a jack of all trades. It does everything well. And again, it gets you into that Legion membership. This is the M17 Surplus, and we're going to go over exactly what it is and the features it has right now. First, let's cover exactly what's in the box. You'll see it's a standard cardboard box, just like what was issued to the U.S. military, and the gun is in its original configuration. That means it has all Coyote tan controls, the slide catch lever, the manual safety, the back slide cap, the sear housing, takedown lever, trigger. It's all finished in the original Coyote tan. Now, as the contract matured, we were able to switch to black controls and a different colored slide. The Army, in this case, wanted to get all the new guns with the new controls and everything, so they just sent us back these and we issued them new guns. It was a lot easier to do that than it was to refinish all the parts and refinish the slides with the right colors and configuration. So this is an example of a real returned pistol that was issued and deployed by the U.S. military. Now, what does that mean as the purchaser of this pistol? Well, first off, is this pistol was tested and configured to go with the military spec ammunition, which happened to be very high pressure, or what commercially we would call plus P ammo. So if you're going to shoot plus P ammo out of this pistol, you'll have no problems. However, if you want to shoot standard ammo, let's say non-plus P standard 9mm ammo, you will want to probably put in this. We're going to include one of these in the box. It's an additional guide rod assembly with an orange painted spring, so you can designate this is going to be your standard velocity 9mm guide rod assembly. It's super easy to exchange out. You just take the old one out, put the new one in. It's all covered in your owner's manual, which is an authentic M17 owner's manual as well. But it doesn't stop there. You're also going to get one 17-round magazine, of course, with a Coyote tan base pad, and it's going to come standard with 2 additional 21-round extended magazines in the box as well. So what you get is all Coyote controls, all the mag configurations, and additionally, you get all of the unique markings on the slide and the unique serial number. This is a contracted serial number, and you get your government part numbers on the slide. It's all marked exactly the way it was when it was issued to the U.S. military a couple years ago. And another thing is this gun was issued and deployed, so it's being sold as a used firearm, and depending on how much use your pistol received in duty is what kind of condition it's going to come in. So it could be very, very new like this one, or it could be something like this model here. This gun has seen some action. It's got a lot of wear on it. It actually has an inventory number still on the grip. So the long and short of it is, no matter what condition the gun is in, these guns have been tested to military specifications, and they run like tops, regardless of whether they're in really pretty condition or not. So to wrap it all up, you get a previously issued, authentic military pistol with all the magazines, the packaging, an extra spring in case you want to shoot your standard velocity ammo out of it, and moreover, you get a chance to own a piece of history right here from